Yo guys, InsaneGamer52 here, and today I'm going to show you how to do the Whale Black Mous mission in DMZ. Alright, so to complete this mission, you have to extract with a single backpack carrying $200,000 in cash and valuables. This may sound nearly impossible, but there are a couple of things that you can do to make it much more manageable. Alright, so this is definitely a mission that is much easier as a team. You'll get some extra money from looting, and having 3 players will make it so that you get triple the payout from every contract you complete. Okay, so there are 2 contracts that you want to focus on for quick cash. The first is radioactive materials, and the second is destroy supplies. Radioactive materials are really quick contracts, especially if you keep the Geiger counter from the first one. You can get these done in under a minute if you start the mission with a Geiger counter and split up to get the 2 radioactive material caches at the same time. These will give you $3,500 each for completing it, plus each of the caches has a couple $1,000s in it and a nuclear fuel rod worth $10K. This means that as a team, you get a guaranteed $31,500 per nuclear material contract, plus the extra money from the hidden caches. This is by far the fastest contract to get consistent money, but you probably won't be able to get 7 of them in one game unless no other team is doing this contract. The next best way to get money is by doing a destroy supplies contract. This one can be hit or miss, but usually it gets you a solid amount of cash. Alright, so right off the bat, this contract will take a bit longer to complete. It usually takes us 3 to 4 minutes if we split up and go to both sites at the same time. Fortunately, you get $7,500 each for completing it, plus you get the added benefit of seeing any nearby safes marked on your map. This is where it can be hit or miss. I've seen anywhere from 1 to 9 safes marked nearby. Safes take a minute 15 seconds to complete and usually give you anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 in cash and valuables. The nice thing is that they are very easy to defend by yourself, so you can have players going to multiple safes at the same time pretty safely. If you get at least 3 safes revealed near you, then this will give you a decent amount of quick cash. You do need to eventually exfil. The final exfil usually comes around the 35-minute mark, but can vary by a couple of minutes depending on where your radiation zone starts. Honestly, I found that waiting for the final exfil is usually pretty safe. Most other teams either die or leave by then, so there's usually either nobody there or possibly one other team. This also gives you more time to crank through as many contracts as you can to break that $200,000 mark. You do need to give one person all the money, but thankfully you don't need to sell at a buy station. The mission states that you need $200,000 worth of cash and valuables, so you can have pricey items in your inventory that add up on top of the cash. When you exfil with $200,000 on one player, you should complete the mission and be good to go. If you found this guide helpful, let me know by dropping a thumbs up. And feel free to subscribe for more in-depth guides in the future.